So we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials, but the first thing we're going to focus on is adding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an imaginary 1 here because there's 1m squared plus 1m and 1m. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I see numbers for all of them. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the things together that are the same. You can use highlighters, you can use shapes, you can do both, whatever you want. So I see that I have 1m squared plus 2m squareds. That makes 3m squared. Don't add the exponents. It's like if I have 1 green apple and 2 green apples, I have 3 green apples. Now I'm done with my pink. Now I'm going to go to yellow. I have a positive 1m and another positive 1m. That makes positive 2m. And the last one is I just have numbers. So I just go 3 minus 2, and 3 minus 2 is positive 1. And that's my answer for number 1. Okay? So I can use highlighters if that works. The next thing I could do is I could use shapes. So I'll do number 3 using a shape. Now, by the way, when you take your test, you either need to use highlighters or shapes. Okay? You can't just give me an answer because then I think you copied off your friend. So first thing I'm going to do is go through, put an imaginary 1, and now I'll do shapes. If I do a shape, I have to include the negative and positive. So I have negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1v squared. And now I'll do a square. Plus 2 is plus 4v. And next thing I'll do is a bubble, positive 1, and positive 2 is positive 3. Now, if you want to be super fancy, what you'll do is you'll not even put the 1. But if you want to put the 1, you can do it. Okay. Let's jump down to number 13. Number 13 is really similar, but I just have more here. So first thing I'll do is I'll go through, and I'll put all the 1s. 1. Okay. And I'm more of a highlighter girl, so that's what I'm going to stick to. So I have 1n minus 2n squared is negative 1n squared, but I don't want to put the 1. And then I'll go orange, positive 2. Positive 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. And last, I'll go numbers. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 is 3. And there's my answer for that one. Okay. Let's try one more. So I'll jump down to number 20. Okay. So I'll highlight again. Now you'll notice the number comes first, but I need it to go from highest to lowest. I need it to be in standard form. So I need to take care of the b cubed first. So 1b cubed. So I should have gone across first and put 1s here just for my own sanity. It's not something you have to do. It's just something that makes your life easier. So I have positive 1b cubed plus 2b cubed is 3b cubed. But then if you take away 3b cubed, you actually don't have any b cubes left. So don't write this, because if you write that, that means you have 1 left. But you don't have any left, so you don't write anything. Okay? So now I'm going to look through. I don't have any b squareds. So now I'm going to try the b's. So negative 3b plus 1b is negative 2b. Negative 2b plus 1b is negative b. Or negative 1b if you want to write that, or if you just want to write negative b. Now I want to remind you, you are allowed to use your calculator. So if that's something you want to do, turn this thing on and go negative 3. Sorry, something happened here. So go negative 3 and then plus 1. And then plus 1. And if you look, you get negative 1. So if you want to put that, that's great. And then the last thing is, it looks like the only thing we didn't circle. Here's the nice thing about circling is it gets you to remember to not forget things. You do need that one because otherwise there's nothing else there. Okay? So I'm pretty sure that's it. So your homework is to make sure you get every single problem done. On this page, this is worth 4 points. If you want to get full credit, I either need to see shapes or I need to see highlighting. But if all you do is write answers, you will not get full credit for your homework.